welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been doing well lately. Today we're going to be talking about 10 ways you can become just a little bit more well-rounded. Let's get into it. Number 1, travel. Now, I know for a lot of you this may seem like a big thing to save up to go and travel, but it's so important to step outside of your comfort zone and see new things, learn new historical things. It'll really help you when you're engaging in conversation, especially when you're networking amongst people who have traveled the world. It's good to be able to talk about different places. Now, the great thing about today, in this day and age, is that Airbnb exists. So you can find places for super cheap and then just watch for travel times so that you don't spend too much money on flights. This is so important, and I think that traveling really helped me when I was younger. We traveled a lot when I was a kid, and it really puts things into perspective when you have a reference, when you see Italy or when you see places like Haiti or Grenada, Jamaica, things like that. It's really important. Number 2, read. A lot of us spend way too much time watching videos. In fact, you're watching a video right now, but I do encourage you to read a lot more, whether it's fiction or non-fiction. This will help with things like vocabulary. If you're not really trying to broaden your horizons when it comes to your vocabulary, you're kind of behind, especially when you're trying to, again, network and meet new people. It just makes you seem like, you've educated yourself a little bit. You don't have to go to university for this. Just try reading the newspaper every now and then so you're up and current on the events that are happening in the world. Number 3, try new foods. Now, this is for you picky people out there. If you don't have allergies, like me, you have no excuse not to try new foods. I mean, there are so many great flavors in the world. Why wouldn't you want to try it? And again, it's a great conversation piece. I love all types of food. Honestly, if I wasn't allergic to nuts and shellfish, I would eat absolutely everything. I love Asian food, Italian, Indian food, West Indian food, for all my Jamaicans. And it's just great. It's great to try new flavors and figure out what you like. Number 4, this kind of goes hand in hand with traveling, but talk to people who are from different cultures, not just people from your own culture. It's good to mix and mingle with people and get their perspective on life and different issues that are going on. You'd be surprised what you can learn from people once you just sit down and talk to them. Number 5, now this might be on the pricier side, but go to an orchestra, go to a play, go to the ballet, things like that. I mean, it might be pricier, but with sites that have discounted tickets and stuff, you'd be surprised what you can get and see. Again, this is another thing that'll help you, just a talking piece, and it'll open up your mind to different things. You'd be surprised how much art and culture can help you in being well-rounded. Number 6, table manners. Now, again, this might seem like something that everyone knows, but you'd be surprised. There have been multiple times where I've gone out to galas and stuff, and people just don't know how to hold their utensils, where they have their fork in the wrong hand. The fork should be in the left hand and the knife should be in the right, and don't hold your utensils like this. Oh my goodness, it drives me crazy. When someone holds a utensil like this, I'm just cringing. But little things like that make you seem a little bit more well-rounded. I know it sounds silly, but you'd be surprised. It's good to know. Number 7, make sure you have at least one good, smart-looking outfit. When I mean smart, I mean like you can dress it up or down. Now, all you need is one. You don't need to break your pocket, break the bank just to have a bunch of suits or dressy clothes. Make sure you have one and then switch the tops out, switch the bottom out so that you're able to go to different events and look like you have a really extensive wardrobe. Again, this will make you seem a lot more well-rounded. Number 8, now throughout this whole thing I've been mentioning networking, and this is number 8, network, especially with people who are in your actual industry. Now, it's great to network with different types of people, but sometimes things can get lost in translation if you're meeting too many people outside of your industry at the same time. So if you're an artist, make sure you're mixing and mingling with artists. If you're a lawyer, do the same thing. Doctor, do the same thing. And just talk to people in your field to get to know where you're going and if you're on the right path. Number 9, Learn a second language. You'd be surprised how many people are impressed with just knowing that you know more than one language. Even just to know the basics of any language, people will appreciate you trying to learn the language. I happen to know French. I went to school for French all throughout elementary school and high school and a bit of university, so I can speak that pretty well. But even so, like, I've tried to dabble in different languages like Spanish and Italian, and I think it's really cool. It really helps you to work those brain muscles to learn another language. And finally, number 10, volunteer. It's so important to volunteer your time and get to know other people in your community. You'd be surprised how much this can help you as well too, but honestly, you should be doing this out of the goodness of your heart, and you'd be surprised how many people you might meet and inspire when you're doing this. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to comment below and add to this list if you feel like it. Like the video, share the video, turn on your notifications, and until next time, catch you later!